Hey guys, this is Gamblefish here, and I've got an awesome matchup. Well, awesome for me. I love betting these matchups. I've been hearing a couple of people complain about how easy it is to spam lone swords and just sort of auto win by rushing. And as Sakura Ridge is one of the I can't really call it classic yet, but it's one of the easiest maps to rush on since everyone just sort of charges the hill anyway. I figured this would be a good time to show you why I think high-level veterans are better than spamming lone swords, even with leadership general. Okay. Actually, I'm using leadership general as well. These katana samurai are actually really high level. They don't look like it, but I think they're level 8 or 9 or something. And I've got some great guards over here. So my 2 units of great guards, 5 units of katana samurai versus some ungodly demon horde of, I don't even want to count, but there's a lot of guys. You can see it. I'm pretty sure he filled up his unit slot before he went. This is a medium funds fight. Anyways, just the general idea for me on this map, especially when it's not like a multiplayer map, is pretty simple. I have 2 guys each to charge both sides of the shrine. With the woods over here, you don't have to worry too much about getting flanked by cavalry because the charge is going to be broken up and you can react to it. And you got the other guy down here. When I was deploying, I was worried if they were going to rush for the sword thing. It actually can be a surprisingly effective strategy if you've got enough range to keep me up here, since I don't have any ranged in this army that I'm using here. So I was worried I'd have to send him to sort of hold the foothold while everyone else runs their ass over there. But luckily he didn't. Alright, enough of that. Let's just get to it. So part of the reason why I did really well in this one was not necessarily because I'm good, because despite the high ranking, I don't really think I'm super amazing. But he got off to a pretty slow start. By pretty slow, I mean he just kind of sat there for, I don't know, like 15, 20 seconds. And that allowed me to get halfway up the dang hill before he even made a move. He does move, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he moves. Maybe he doesn't move. Oh, there he goes. He's just a little bit sluggish. He's not a morning person. Yeah. To be honest, there wasn't really much danger of me losing this fight, even if he had sent all his guides up at once, because the high-level katana samurai have about 35 charge bonus. Some of them have got even higher than that. Anyways, he had a Nodachi samurai that was just sort of chilling in the woods over here, so I decided to run my great guard into it. Great guards are also veteran. They're level what, like 8 or 9? They've got 55 charge bonus, and I didn't get a good charge on these guys, as you can see right there, but the Nodachi samurai got obliterated in like no time. Anyways, the point about the charge bonus for the katana samurai, the one danger that the Ashigaru present is when they hit you, if they hit you with a good charge, they can inflict a number of casualties, but if you hit them with your charge, you take almost no casualties, and that allows you to get a foothold. And once you're in 1v1 combat, it doesn't matter if you're at number 2 to 1, 3 to 1, you will just cut through them if you're high level and they're not promoted. He also decided, for some reason, I have no idea, to go take that shrine over there when it was pretty clear I had a high ground. So what I proceeded to do was send my cavalry all over the map, dancing around, split up some of my swordsmen, and proceed to reduce his greatest advantage, which was the fact that he had 20,000 fucking swordsmen, to nothing, because he was like, hey, let's fight like 2 battles. We'll fight one over here, and all these guys are like half routing anyway. We'll fight one over here, we'll fight some over here, we'll have my general, I don't know what he was doing, he was just kind of cruising around, taking a look at the battlefield. Anyways, I sent my one swordsman here, I had another one intercept these guys, had the little fight skirmish over here, these guys running over to the shrine, my general going over here to help the greatest number. Half the guys were already routing because they were downhill and got flattened, 50 guys dead in the charge right here. His only unit of spearmen decided to run over and engage my katana samurai, so that was pretty dumb. His archers and other swordsmen got flattened there. So when you break it up into little skirmishes like this, his numbers advantage became nothing. That's what the one danger is. I got a bunch of veterans. When I tell them to do something, I don't necessarily need to micro them, because if they hit their opponent, they will survive. These lone swords require some serious micromanagement skills, which this guy clearly didn't have too many of, because I was just rolling over dudes all over the map. I mean, if he had stuck together, he would have stood a much better chance, but still not too high, because like I said, one full line of katana samurai, throw down a stand-in fight, and I've got the +2 attack bonus, they would have been cutting through them. Anyways, the only center of resistance left was over there, because my one unit of katana samurai already killed Oh, he did have a Katana Samurai. Well, they got killed. The Lone Swords got killed. The Ariashigaru got killed. The Great Guard killed everything over there, and all he had left was a couple dudes from behind, including a light cavalry, which got flattened by my Great Guard, and his general, which is right here. Yeah, leading the resistance, using rally. And if I remember correctly, I just sent my Great Guard in from behind, and he got killed. Oh no, he charged me. That's right. And yeah, that was an even worse move. I'm not really sure why I did that. Well, anyways, like I said, if you see a massive horde of infantry like that, even if it's a good player, don't panic. The one thing to do is if you keep your forces together and prevent an easy flank, and on this is one of the best maps for that, like I said, with the trees and the defensible positions and the ridge, you prevent a flank. In hand-to-hand combat, you veterans can take on at least twice their number, and if it's an inferior force like these guys, 3-to-1 odds are not bad. In fact, my one Katana hero probably could have handled half his army. Anyways, I know he didn't really know what he was doing with the Lone Swords, or at least he got off to a sluggish start, which was kind of doomed him.